I saw him this morning at my game too.
Kenzie, did you know that
Listen up, girls.
Kenzie, did you know that this is a historical spot for the adventure guides? Many years ago, dads and daughters came here from the original mission being the YMCA and were called the Indian Guides at the time.
And today's adventure guides is directly descended from that group, led by a great guy called Ken Clark. Mr. Clark believed there is no greater calling for a dad than to make sure his kids enjoyed a real adventure.
And that's why we are called the Adventure Guides.
Yeah. What's your favorite part of adventure guides?
Oh, that's easy. Seeing my friends' faces at induction, getting candy from the Candyman, and hiding the rock under some dad's sleeping bags. How about you?
Movie nights on Fridays, performing skits at Campfire, but funnier skits than this one. But my number one top favorite thing is running chapel with my dad.
Well, that means that we really like traditions, like leading and blindfolding our dads at induction, silly skits, and showing off our awards with great pride at regalia.
We didn't make those up. Mr. Clark's original guide started all that. Our dads have helped us to learn these traditions, and now we will carry those traditions forward.
One question, Mackenzie, is my dad snoring a tradition?
No, that's more of a problem.
Well done, girls.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, girls and boys. Oh, no boys. Hey, boys. How we doing? You doing well? You ready for a cheer? All right. So we're not going to do a repeat after me song. We're going to do a song. In fact, a Native American song. And when we do songs and we sing, we got to listen, right? We learned yesterday, we got to listen, right? So we all going to stand. We all going to stand. And this is a short song.
This is our favorite thing to do.
Yeah. This is a short song, so even your dads will be able to remember this song. All right. All right, are you ready, Abby and Jessica? First, Abby and Jessica is going to teach you the song, all right?
All right. So what we say first is, "You can't ride on my little black pony." And then you guys say,
You can't ride on a little black pony.
Black pony.
"His spots are big and his tail is dragging."
Spots are big
And his tail is dragging.
Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah ah.
Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah ah.
Second verse, same as the first. A little bit louder, a little bit worse. "You can't ride on my little black pony."
You can ride on my little black pony.
Spots are big and his tail is dragging.
Spots are big and his tail is dragging.
Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah ah.
Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah ah.
All right, so we're gonna go for it now. We're gonna sing it through, and what's gonna happen is we're gonna sing a little bit louder and a little bit stronger. And you gonna, guys, as you learn it, we're gonna do it big and strong, right? Right? All right, daddy daughter style. Here we go. You ready, girls? Here we go. And you can ride on my little black pony.
You can't ride on my little black pony.
His spots are big and his tail is dragging.
Spots are big and his tail is dragging.
Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah ah.
Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah ah.
Second verse, same as the first. A little bit louder, a little bit worse. You can't ride on my little black pony.
You can't ride on my little black
Let's do
pony.
the actions.
Spots are big and his tail is dragging.
Spots are big and his tail is dragging.
Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah ah.
Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah ah.
Third verse, same as the first. A little bit louder, a little bit worse. You can't ride on my little black pony.
You can't ride on my little black pony.
His spots are big and his tail is dragging.
Spots are big and his tail is dragging.
Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah ah.
Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah ah.
Third, fourth verse, same as the first. A little bit louder, a little bit worse. You can't ride on my little black pony. Spots are big and his tail is dragging.
Sparks are burning and the sail is dragging.
Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah ah.
Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah ah.
Yeah, welcome everyone. Enjoy it. Have a seat. And here we go. Thank you, Emerson. Thank you, Mitch.
She's like, I don't know.
All I know is if I'm singing that song tonight, I'm gonna talk on it.
You guys having fun at Irvine Ranch? Yeah! Let's give a big round of applause to Kurt and the Dolphins! Kind of appropriate the Dolphins are hosting our wettest event of the year, huh?
For sure.
Alright. You guys having fun?
You didn't write that, did you, Jason?
Yeah? What was your favorite event of the day?
Probably cracking open the geode.
Yeah. You guys like the geodes? Yeah! How about the history of all of our circles? Did you guys enjoy that? Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Well, we have a good show.
How did the Dolphins get all those frogs released?
What's that?
How did the Dolphins get all those frogs released? That was awesome.
That was awesome. All right, let's get it started.
We're going to bring up our compass bearers, John and Mackenzie Forrest.
Yeah!
Wahoka, Rainbow Sky. Let's do it. Tell them what to do.
Please stand up.
We love to stand up. It's our favorite thing to do.
Please take your hats off.
We love to take our hats off. It's our second favorite thing to do.
Down to the Buffalo.
Oh, Megan Zimmerman.
Great Spirit, wow, this is what we do this for, to have an incredible experience together, to make amazing discoveries, to see what it's all about here. And this has happened in a big way. Thank you so much for bringing us together and letting us experience this amazing thing that Ken Clark put together called Adventure Guides. Tonight we got to see some history, what that's about, how far back it goes, and how much further it still has to go. And we all get to be part of bringing it forward, and doing that together is going to be one amazing experience. And they all said, Wahoka! Nicely done. All right, while we're standing and our hats are off. Whoa!
Congratulations to my
Thank you, girl.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, enjoy the show.
Yeah, yeah! Woohoo!
All right. I'm not that super. All right. The current fire starters couldn't make it today, but we are superheroes, and we're here to save the day by starting the fire.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Oh, turn it on.
Yeah, we are good at saving the day. Do you remember the time when Hulk stole the American flag at Calico and we had to come and get it back?
Yeah, we are superheroes, so we're gonna make a big fire.
You are lucky that we can help.
Yeah. But, what? They gave us these little matches. We like big fires, big explosions. can't do anything with a little match. Oh. So small, they're running away. So, yeah, we don't want a puny fire.
We want to.
You can start a big, strong fire with just a small flame. Just like how we are building the strong daughters through all the small moments we spend with them as their dads. Through all these small moments, they will grow into strong women.
Wow. So does that mean you can start a big fire with this little match? Yeah. All right. Well, since it's raining, we're going to start the video fire. Here we go.
Noah.
Great job, Tabitha.
You got to do all that sometimes. You got suckered in, you don't even know it. 10 years of this. Nice job. Great job, kid.
Girls, don't get too close to the fire, please. Stay warm. Don't get too... Front row.
The numbers will go to 11. 11.
Go, Rainbows, go! Rock and roll! We're very, very happy to do our concert today here. Hello, Wisconsin!
Wait. What's going on here? What are you guys doing here? This isn't Wisconsin.
This isn't Wisconsin, but we have to do a concert in Wisconsin. Where are we?
I hired you to do roll call, not a concert.
Roll call? Seriously? Do you know anything about roll call? Oh, that's kind of embarrassing. Okay, 1 second. Let me call my agent, okay? Hey, Massimo, how are you? Yeah, we're not at a concert here. Oh, you mixed up. There was a mix-up. So Jonathan, the Sunshine Man, is in Wisconsin in front of 20,000 people right now.
He's in Argentina.
Being chased down the road by a crowd of 20,000 people because they hate his act. All the way to the airport. Oh, he took off to Argentina. Ah, okay. I'm glad he's safe. Well, okay, we'll do the best here. I guess we're not going to do a concert, but we do some kind of roll call here. All right, we still get our money, okay? $25. All right, good, perfect. All right, very good. All right. Okay, we gotta do roll call. So what is roll call?
Okay, so you call out the circles and see who's here.
I know.
I don't see any circles. I don't even see any triangles or squares.
Okay. Well, but I guess let's do our best, okay?
There's a circle right there and there.
These are the circles. Ah, these are the circles.
Yeah.
And we call them out.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, we're learning while we go by, okay? All right, so the first circle that we're gonna call are the
Let's dig.
here.
Even my
Everybody namaste across the USA. be camping with the YMCA. We'd all be pitching our tents, dragging our coolers too. Come camping with the Mustangs and have fun too. Go Mustangs!
Great job, girls!
All right. So it's a circle here. Husky.
What does that make? No, kissing. Let's do it, girls!
1, 2, 3. Husky girls are the best. Husky girls need no rest. Husky girls are the best. Husky girls need no rest. Turn around, touch the ground, kick your dads out of town, and freeze American cheese.
Yeah! Well done, girls! Always get with that.
All right, next circle, we're wondering if they're here. The
Monkey.
He's just so creative. Let's go, you monkeys!
Banana, banana. I like to eat all the banana bananas, but they all cost more than $1. Banana. I like to eat all the bananas. I like to eat bananas. Banana, banana.
Yeah! Well done, girls!
now the next circle, we're wondering if they're here.
Koalas, moo.
All right, next circle. The
Hey, Ernst, are you Richie Sambora? Like, who's your double name?
yes, Dolphin.
Yeah, the dog.
my friends. Dun, dun, dun. We are the dolphins. We are the dolphins. No time for showers, 'cause we are the dolphins. Dolphins girl.
All right, well done, Dolphins. So I think these are all the important ones. Oh no, we have one more circle, square, triangle thingy.
Purple chickens.
All right.
Giant.
Is this circle here?
Haley.
All right, girls, go. Let's go, girls.
You do.
Hey,
Please are distracted.
I stay up too late. My bedtime should be 8. At least that's what Mama says. That's what Mama says. Always heading out the door. See ya. Watch out for Daddy snore. At least that's what Mama says. That's what Mama says. Well, I keep bruising. Can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got these crickets in my pants, and it's gonna make me dance. 'Cause the pack is gonna howl, 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 howl. And the ranger's gonna say shh, 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 shh. And I'm just gonna play, 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 play dice. Shake it off, shake it off.
Well done, Wolfpack. Thank you. That was not a concert, but a roll call from me, the Swiss Archer.
Snowflake. Sparkle.
All right, welcome.
Nice job, Sparkle.
Way to go, Snowflake, Sparkle, and the Swiss Archer!
Rainbow Sky is
Superfly! Who's Superfly?
Rainbow Sky.
Next, we're gonna bring up the Dolphins for their whole circle skit.
What's up, my mammals? Move it out. Take it back. Step left, then drift. Step right, and then drift. Crisscross, into the man-made. Crisscross, into the man-made. Now jump, wiggle your rump, and walk it out like Granny. To the front, into the shade. Take it back, into the shade. Step left, then drift. Step right, and then drift. Crisscross, into the man-made. Crisscross, into the man-made. Now jump, shake your rump, and walk it out like Granny. Move it out, you got it. Take it back, oh yeah. Step left, all my mammals in the house. Come with me, baby. Crisscross, oh here we go, yeah. Crisscross, hey. Now jump, wiggle your rump, and walk it out like Granny. Move it out, go, into the shade. My mammals everywhere. Got more blood, and we're all here. If you're feeling this new groove, then we will see your moves. Stay shut and drift. Just like that, everybody to the front. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Step left, then drift. Step right, that's it. Crisscross, into the man-made crisscross. Here we go. Now jump, jump, wiggle your rump and walk it out like granny. To the front. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Step left, then drift. Step
Hey Mia, so what did you think about that performance last night from Martina Spino? Wasn't that cool? We learned all about Native America and all that, you know, drums and flutes and all that stuff. What'd you think?
It was okay. I just want to go back to the camp out.
Hey girls, what did you guys think of the mine shot today? Did you guys have fun?
It was okay. I just want to go back to camp.
Hey girls, what did you guys like most about camp today? Did you like the geodes?
It was okay. I just want to go back to camp.
Hi, Whitney. What did you think about that wonderful regalia time we had with our box?
It was okay. Let's just go back to camp now.
Hey Lila, what'd you think about that BB gun range today? You're a pretty sharp shooter.
It was okay. I just want to go back to the camp.
Hey Kelsey, what'd you think about all that rain we got today?
Too bad our beds got soaking wet. I just want to go back to the camp out now.
All right, girls. Well, it's been a long couple days, and you know we're finally back to camp out, which is what you wanted. So, what do you want to do next? Frog hunting.
Well done, Dolphins!
Way to go, Dolphins! All right, let's bring up the Huskies for our first circle skit of the night. Let's go, Huskies!
Wahoka Rainbow Sky! So, back to Native America. We have an old Native American story for you, and it starts a long time ago, where all old Native American stories start. And back then, all of North America was actually under the control of a great chief over all the main 3 tribes that made up all of North America. and then that chief died. The way their traditions work, each of the 3 tribes had to bring one of their champions to a competition to pick the new chief over all of North America. So each of the 3 tribes brought their champions. We have Giggling Braids, who will prove her name well. We have Running Watermelon, and our 3rd champion, Falling Rocks. So again, we have Giggling Braids, Falling Rocks, and Running Watermelon. Now, each of these champions has to achieve 3 impossible tasks. So, we would have started with Falling Rocks, but we're going to go to Giggling Braids first. So, Giggling Braids is going to have to achieve 3 impossible tasks. First, she will have to get the crepe pan away from Klaus.
Impossible.
No way. Oh, wow.
Even harder, she will need to get the phone from Lorenzo.
Impossible.
Never.
And then finally, she will have to wake Brett up from a nap.
Inconceivable.
And unfortunately, that turned out to be too much for Giggling Braids. We wonder what Falling Rocks is thinking. But as we go to our next competitor, we have Running Watermelon, who will try the 3 impossible tasks while Falling Rocks watches on. She's able to get the crepe pan away from Klaus. Can she get the cell phone away from Lorenzo?
No!
Wow! In record time. He must not have service. But again, she is foiled by the 3rd and most impossible task, waking Brett up from a nap.
Most impossible.
So as we go on to our final competitor, Falling Rocks, who will now attempt the 3 impossible tasks. She tries to get the crepe pan from Klaus. She's successful. And onto the phone from Lorenzo. And back again with the phone, and now can she accomplish?
Thank God.
She has achieved all 3 impossible tasks. Let's hear it for Falling Rocks. Now, as the legend says, the final thing she has to do is to go off into the wilderness, find herself, and then come back to become the new chief over all North America. So Falling Rocks now will go on her wandering journey to find herself. All of the tribespeople wait and wait for Falling Rocks to come back. They are watching for Falling Rocks to come back, but unfortunately, she failed to follow the Irvine Ranch system of Buddy 3. She went out by herself, and so she was never able to return. The tribespeople continued to wait and watch for Falling Rocks, but again, she never returned. That's when they moved from the chief system to more of a representative democracy. But, as the legend says, they continue to look and watch for Falling Rocks, as you can prove by in all 50 states, you'll be able to find signs that say, "Watch for Falling Rocks." The end.
Mind blown, Justin. Mind blown.
Many levels.
Now, every time I see that, I think about the aliens.
All right, girls, you know what time it is. Happy
old you turning and your Indian princess name?
My name is Jessica. I'm turning 9. I'm the Huskies, and my adventure princess name is Rainbow Dash.
I'm Jojo. I'm turning 7, and my adventure princess name is Snaking Sea Otter.
My name is Olivia. My circle is the Huskies. I'm turning 11 years old, and my adventure princess name is Bear Lover.
Bear Lover.
Hi, I'm Ireland. I'm turning 8, and I'm in Chocowalas, and my adventure princess name is Rainbow Stars.
Nice job.
All right, let's sing happy birthday.
Don't eat the cake.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear princesses. Happy birthday to you.
Let's get up and dance! Come on, girls, let's dance! Let's get worked up!
Somebody sing your song 'cause you've been singing in the city. You know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You know control of me and luxury, my sugar. You know I want the good love, everything that you know I want to hold. 'Cause you don't even know. Hey, now let your hands clap. Don't afraid I can make your hands clap. Somebody sing your song 'cause you've been singing in the city. You know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. Control the me and luxury, my sugar. You know I want your sex and your emotion and I won't let you go. 'Cause you don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now. We could be screaming till the sun comes out, and when we wake we'll be the only sound. Get on my knees and see your breath change round. Make your hands clap.
All right, we have a really special treat tonight. I know there's a lot of dice that's played at night. You probably heard some of it last night. But today we actually have our first ever Rainbow Sky Poker Championship.
She gonna go, why doesn't I
4 years ago, the mighty Rainbow Sky Expedition was formed. At that time, all the circles were brand new and none of them had names. They were just groups of dads and daughters wearing shirts of light blue or purple or gray.
Or slightly darker gray.
Or one of two very similar shades of red.
Yes, Rainbow Sky got its name by representing all the colors of the rainbow.
The very first camp out for that expedition was right here at Irvine Ranch on this sacred spiritual ground. Let's travel back in time to witness the very beginning of our expedition.
Now the kids have gone to bed. Play some poker. Such a beautiful night to be under these stars.
wonderful being out in nature underneath the moon, stars out here. What do you gentlemen want to play tonight?
Well, I was going to suggest we play stud, but after looking at you guys, that's not happening.
Very funny. How about Texas Hold'em?
That's no fun. Same two dads, Zimmerman and Engel.
Fair enough. How about an old favorite, Indian poker?
Wait a minute. Don't you mean Native American poker?
We are the spirits of the original people and animals that lived here. We watch over the sacred land.
Thank you for being respectful of our ways. You've shown focus and strength like man's best friend.
From this day forward, you will be known by the name of the powerful mother of the dogs, the Great Husky.
And you, big funny guy, have both humor and happiness.
You shall be known as the wisest animal of the ocean, the dolphin.
Wow, did you see that? It's crazy. And I heard this camp used to be on Native American land.
Yeah, we gotta respect the Native American land.
I think that's one of the aims of the adventure guides, right? Leave the land as you found it? Yeah. I think now I understand a little bit more where the aims come from.
For being wise and quick to solve challenges, from now on, you shall be the lord of the jungle, the monkey.
Wow.
You who are respectful to all things natural and walk close to Mother Earth, you shall forever be known as the Chuckawalla.
What is a chocoala anyway?
It's a type of lizard.
Wow, this is all very inspirational and motivational. I'm tearing up as you can see.
I know all these books are showing their true nature, very essence.
Well, I'll tell you what I was thinking. I think this would be a great place for a casino.
Are you kidding me? What's the matter with you guys? There's a fine line between creativity and crazy, you two. From here on out, you are known for acting like a pack of wolves. I'm getting purple with anger. Get out of here! Whoa, look at that one. He went as fast as a Mustang.
Way to go, Rainbow Sky! What a great poker tournament! Give it up for the guys and daughters. Great job. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. All right, not bad, not bad. All right. Good job. Girls, you ready? I think they're out for revenge. I think it's gonna be.
Don't worry, I wasn't that upset. That was like your second time winning.
True. Hit me, point. Can you hear the guitar okay? Yeah.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I
We got this one.
I think right now the girls are in the lead, 1-0.
Where's the backbone?
All right, dads. All right, dads. Let's step it up this one. This badge from me, 'cause I can't use it anymore. It's getting too dark to see. I feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. 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 Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, good job, Dad. So, the girls wanted to steal a song that we won with. So, I love it. Let's see. You ready?
I can't begin to know when, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Really become hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good, so good, so good, so good. I've been inclined to believe it never would. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good, so good, so good, so good. I've been inclined to believe it ever would.
Wow.
Well, this one's obvious who's gonna
Good job, girls. I should have let the girls have that song. It's too
bad. It's too late now.
All right, let's let the Swift family have the final vote. If it was up to these two right here, I would give it to the girls.
But it's not.
I think we have a 1-1 tie though right now. All right, so dads, what do you think? I think Knocking on Heaven's Door was our best. We'll hit the chorus again.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Yeah, let's get it loud. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Yeah. All right. That was a good showing. Let's start from Sweet Caroline. All right. You girls ready? All right.
Sweet Caroline, bum, bum, bum. The times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. I've been inclined, bum, 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 to believe it never would.
They finally got it.
I think they wanted to try to put the nail in the coffin there.
It's the dads.
The girls win.
The girls win! Woo! Great job, girls. Good job, dads. It was close. Thank you, Swift family and the Dolphins.
Great job, Robin Caitlin! Woo! What's next?
Next we have our second circle skit of the night, the monkeys.
Come on up, monkeys!
It hasn't rained in 2 months. If it doesn't rain, our crops will die.
You know what we should do? We should do a rain dance.
Yeah.
It works. That's your enemy, that's black.
We should do a hunting dance. Oh my gosh. It's been like 3 years since we've won the YMCA skit stick.
Well done, monkeys!
Like it. That's because when we were before the other tradition, it lasted about 1 year, and then do you remember what was that? Marston. Yeah, when we were all like us rapping. Now that thing is so cute. That was fun. That was good.
Yeah, just supposed to be
And now, enjoy
Rainbow Sky Campfire Storytime with your expedition storytellers, Samantha and Peter Corliss.
With St. Patrick's Day coming next week, we thought we would tell you guys a little story that comes to mind this time of year. A historically inaccurate tale of the Native Americans and leprechauns. And now the story, the leprechaun trap. A long time ago, the Native Americans used to look for leprechauns, especially around St. Patrick's Day. The legend says that if a young Indian princess could catch a leprechaun, they would have to share their pot of gold with the Indian princess, who would use the gold to make beautiful jewelry. So, our story begins with a leprechaun trying to hide in the forest, hiding from the Indian princess. Wait, that is not gonna work. I think you're scaring some of the younger girls.
Really? You think so?
Oh yeah.
And some of the dads too.
What, you got a better idea? You got a better leprechaun?
Yeah, that's a better leprechaun.
Oh, nice down. That seems a little bit planned. Just say it. Well, give me the book then. Here, you hold the tree. Careful, it's a This is kind of comfy. So, where were we? Oh, right. So, the new and improved leprechaun was trying to hide in the forest, hoping the young Indian princesses wouldn't find her and make her share her pot of gold. Unfortunately for her, a young Indian princess was walking through the forest and saw the leprechaun behind the tree. She snuck up on the leprechaun and grabbed it, holding it tight. The leprechaun struggled and yelled, "Let me go!" But it wasn't able to get free from the Indian princess's grip. The princess said, "I've heard if you catch a leprechaun, they have to give you their pot of gold. I'm not letting go until you promise to give me your pot of gold." The leprechaun promised, "Okay, okay, I promise. If you let me go, I'll give you my pot of gold." The Indian princess, letting go of the leprechaun, said, "All right then, go and get me your pot of gold." The leprechaun returns with a small black pot in its hands, outstretched toward the Indian princess, and says, "A deal is a deal. Here you go." The Indian princess shakes the pot and with a disappointed look on her face, holds the pot upside down, and a couple of gold coins fall into her hand. "That's all you have?" The leprechaun shrugs and says, "What can I say? It's been a tough year." The Indian princess, angry, tells the leprechaun, "This isn't gonna cut it. I need to make jewelry for my family and friends. I'm going to have to keep you prisoner until you can figure out how to get more gold than this." The leprechaun looks thoughtful for a second and exclaims, "Wait, my brother has a lot of gold. How about I help you catch him and you can have his gold?" The Indian princess says hesitatingly, "Okay, I guess that sounds like a plan. What do we need to do?" The leprechaun shouts, "We need a trap. Wait here." The leprechaun disappears and comes back carrying an odd box. "This is the Leprechaun 3000, the leprechaun says proudly. "This is the best trap you can find." The Indian princess nods. "That is a good-looking trap. What can we use for bait?" "Leprechauns love shamrocks," says the leprechaun, "and I happen to have some right here." They put the shamrock in the trap, and the Indian princess says, "Let's go grab a bite to eat while we wait." Returning from their meal, the Indian princess says, "Let's see if we caught your brother." and they open the trap and look inside. Disappointed, the leprechaun says, "Well, we didn't catch my brother," and pulling out a cute bunny from the trap, laughs. "I forgot bunnies like shamrocks too." The Indian princess is obviously not happy and tells the leprechaun she is going to be her prisoner forever at this rate. The leprechaun squeaks, "Wait, give me one more chance. The trap can work, we just need better bait." The Indian princess says, "What kind of bait are you thinking of?" The leprechaun said, "Well, my brother can't resist gold, but I don't have enough gold to tempt him. Do you have any gold we could use?" The Indian princess hesitates, obviously thinking, "Well, I do have a few gold coins," and pulls a small pile of gold coins from her pocket, asking, "Will this be enough?" The leprechaun looks greedily at the coins and says, "Well, it'll have to do," and puts the coins in the black bucket and places the bucket in the trap. The Indian princess sits down a short distance from the trap and says, "We'll hide here this time and keep watch on my gold." A few hours pass and the Indian princess becomes sleepy. Soon she falls fast asleep. The leprechaun carefully pulls some cords out of her pocket and binds the Indian princess. Then the leprechaun leaves and returns with another pot, this one filled with a lot of gold, and heads over to the trap. She opens the trap and takes out the black pot, and with a greedy look, grabs the gold out of the black pot. But in doing so, she accidentally slams the trap shut, which wakes the princess up. The Indian princess, groggy, realizes she is tied and says to the leprechaun, and sees the leprechaun is stealing her gold, yells, "Wait, what are you doing?" The leprechaun laughs, "Ha ha, I tricked you out of your gold, and now look at how much gold I have." The Indian princess says sadly, "You have tricked me, but will you have pity on me and share your gold?" The leprechaun, defiant, shakes her head in a vigorous no. The Indian princess begs, "Well, if you won't share with me, will you at least share with the girls in the audience?" The leprechaun thinks for a moment, looking at the looming mob of young adventure princesses, and finally says, "No. Well, okay." Throws the gold coins into the waiting audience. Uh-oh. The end.
Hard to find the stitch line between leprechaun and St. Patrick's.
All right, girls, thank you here. Samantha, our storyteller. There's no Candyman tonight. What? All right. Are you girls having fun? Yeah!
I was so excited to see
Chuck Wallace, come on up!
I'm Chuck Walla Walla Rock Waltz. Call me Chuck Walla Walla Rock Waltz. I'm a big fat loser on a rock, you know. Trying to get best to the fierce in town. I'm wearing the times in the microphone. How can I say? Yes, I say. I'm Chuck Walla Walla Rock Waltz.
frog noises? Yeah. That's cool. But you guys want to see some origami frogs? Wait, those aren't real frogs. This is a real frog. Ooh, let me see a frog. Ah! It's a real frog! It's just a frog. Just a frog? Yeah. Just a frog. Okay. Poor frog.
Good job, Chuckles. All right, you guys ready for some candy? More candy?
Good morning, class. Good morning. In case you don't know who we are, I am Professor Von Stinkenfeller. We build candy mechanism machines. We've had a couple failed attempts, and I know that you guys don't trust that we're going to build another one. I'm starting to feel that doubt. So, never a doubt. That's good to know. Professor Eden is my junior professor, and Professor Karras. Eden, can you please say hello? Thank you, Eden.
Hello.
Perfect. So we have built Candy Machine 4.1. There's some unfortunate news. The weather has kicked in, but I feel like we should at least show you what the machine looks like. So this is the new candy machine. It's small, but trust me, it packs a power. What it has here, we won't be doing it tonight, unfortunately, but you guys will all be getting candy tonight. There's 450 pieces of candy, and it looks like there's maybe 65 to 70 girls. So you guys will have plenty of candy, and if anyone doesn't get any candy tonight, I have them in my pockets. I'll be able to give you some, so no one is going without candy. Eden's going to take one right now. So the machine right here has a double chamber right on the bottom that holds air. The top will hold 3 pounds of candy, and it'll shoot in the air 20 to 40 feet on a push trigger.
We don't believe you.
Exactly.
Prove it. You hit the wrong button.
The power is so great.
We can hear you.
So I cannot do it today because of the rain, unfortunately, and I
Do it.
can't go 20.
I'll do it anyway.
Thank you. I really want to do it, and I was looking forward to doing it the whole day. The rain has had a slight effect, and if we do it in here, it's literally going to break the panels.
Do it! Do it! Do it! I love
it. Do it.
If you loved us, you would do it!
So we are going to pass out candy tonight. Everyone's going to get some candy, unfortunately, or fortunately. And you guys will see this machine in the near future. Keep in mind, 3 pounds of candy gets flown into the air 40 feet. You guys will see it, I promise you. You will see it. So I'm going to slowly throw out candy. If you guys just stay right there, I promise I'll throw it out, and it'll be easy for everyone to get. And keep in mind, there is so much candy. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm not going to get that.
Relax. That's not 40 feet!
guys should have 4 pieces of candy. You guys definitely should share it.
What's up? That's it? That's it? Hey, you want some peanut butter cups?
Wet vest floating around, a few other clues that we got some leaks, but that's all right, no problem at all. All right.
Then someone can sit on our extra chair.
All right, tell them what to do.
Amelie!
Please stand up.
It's our favorite thing to do.
Please take your hats off.
Julian! Amelie, do you want to sit on the table?
Great Spirit, thank you for bringing us together for this amazing time to enjoy one another's company, to see Mother Nature doing the things that she does best, to enjoy an incredible regalia, some amazing events, but most of all, the great time that we get to spend together, dads and daughters becoming friends forever and making some great memories together. This will certainly be one of those. And they all said? How we're all standing.
Wait, no. Charlotte and Teddy, sit there.
Someone else can
Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, good job.
We're okay? Yeah, it's pretty big.
My horn on straight. So what do you want to talk about? What did you like?
My favorite part was probably finding frogs everywhere.
The frog thing was cool. You guys find frogs? Yeah, did you enjoy that? What else was fun?
Make sure my phone doesn't fall out again. Just on that minute.
Yeah, the Outsider came out good. What did you like? Yeah, that was a lot of fun. How about events? We had some great events. What events did you like? Ah, the mining. Nice, for the geodes. That's cool. That was a fun one. What else was fun? Regalia was amazing, wasn't it? Everything was so delicious. I really enjoyed that. What did you like?
I like team building, the team building activity.
Nice. That is great. That was a lot of fun. The lava room was cool, huh?
Really? Nobody?
Yeah, I really liked that one.
Really nobody? Really?
Looks like Schmitty really liked the arts and crafts part. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yes.
And so like what it was like for mine.
Yeah, that was cool, huh? Very nice. Yes. Me too. I thought the BB gun activity was really cool. And those were good BB guns. Who was able to get their BB to go through the same hole more than once? Cool. Really cool. That's fun stuff, right? Love it. This has been a really great event. This would be where we all need to just do a big, huge Wahoka on 3 for the Dolphins for putting this fantastic event together. So let's bring it for them. 1, 2, 3. Wahoka! Really good work. Yes, very, very good.
Who has the rock?
Did The Rock make it?
Yeah, The Rock made it.
Okay, so some people have seen The Rock. So who thinks they know where it is? Okay, where do you think it is?
Wolfpack.
Nailed it. Nice work. All right, that is fantastic. Well, then we will have to kind of do a little reconnaissance and do what we have to do about that next time. So we'll move on then. All right, so where's our dear friend Urs?
The numbers all go to 11.
Uh-oh. Hey, welcome, Wisconsin! What a great camp out! Reminds me of Woodstock. Really amazing. And I'm also very proud to say that after our performance yesterday, we are now permanently joining the It's Going to Be Great Tour 2017-18. Yeah, very psyched about that. All right, now we do the shout out. Shout out! Yeah! Yeah! All right, the first circle. Let's see if they're still here or if they were washed away in the rain. Let's call out the
Huskies.
Huskies, all right.
Shut up.
1, 2, 3. Huskies! Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Woo, woo.
After yesterday, it's not wow wow, it's
No. Orange, we're on fire.
Next one we're calling
The Dolphins.
I'm sure the dolphins were really happy about all the water. All right. Okay. And the next circle is
Monkeys.
The monkey song, it isn't very long ago. Monkeys!
The next circle is the Mustangs.
U-S-T-A-N-G-S, go Mustangs!
The Wolfpack. And finally, the Chippewas.
awesome. Well done, girls. Wahoka. Till next time. Thanks, Sienna and Cheyenne, for filling in for the Neubauer family while they're out gallivanting about the world. They're in America still, just South America, right? All right,
Okay,
what's up?
now let's bring up Brandon and Tabitha to collect our ashes.
Just do a little, say what's what. All right, so we had a video fire yesterday, so we got virtual ashes for next time. So, what should we have in the ashes? What's your favorite thing? Gold mining, yep. The geodes? Oh, the bracelet, got a shout out, all right, yeah. That was one of your favorites, right? Okay, say one more thing that was your favorite.
The mining.
Mining, all right. All right, well, thank you everyone. This was a great camp out, and we'll do the ashes next year.
Hey, top, top,
Okay, we have a little bit of a logistics issue. I had the Dolphins were doing the first skit, but you guys already did your skit. So Huskies, have you?
We did.
You did yours? Did the Dolphins do a skit?
Yeah, I did.
So the Dolphins girls still have their skit to go? Is that correct? Can we have the Dolphin girls come up and What? No? You're good? Okay, well then. Then let's bring the Mustangs up for their circle still.
That was like the first year.
Yeah.
A little funny.
I will see what
In the land, long before any man roamed the great wild plains, there was a great storm. The storm hurled huge bolts of lightning and incredible booming thunder for what seemed to be weeks. Boom! When the storm was over, a great ark appeared lodged upon the great mountain peaks at the edge of the great wild plains. The massive 150-foot door of the ark rumbled as it crashed to the earth. Kaboom! It was then that the mighty roar of the Mustang stampede was heard for the first time. Over the crashing of hooves, this chant could be heard.
We are the Mustangs, mighty, mighty Mustangs. Everywhere we go, oh, people want to know who we are, so we tell them.
We are the Mustangs, the mighty, mighty Mustangs. And with that, the mighty Mustangs stormed out into the great wild plains. Playing in the sweeping meadows and sparkling rivers, the mighty Mustangs enjoyed all of their days as they galloped through the fields of sweet-smelling grass and flowers. Times have changed. Many of the mighty Mustang have been captured by the fierce Indian hunters, and big cities have taken the place of the Great Plains. However, if you listen closely, you will still hear their chant on the wind of an approaching storm.
We are the Mustangs, mighty, mighty Mustangs. Everywhere we go, oh, people want to know who we are, so we tell them. We are the Mustangs, the mighty, mighty Mustangs.
Mustang Stampede, Mustang Pride.
Go Mustangs!
Good job, Mustangs.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Now we're going to bring up Darren, Jillian, Serena, and Amelia Maurer, our expedition wizard.
It's Winchester Lee! So I hope you guys are all having as much fun here at Irvine Ranch as I am. I am wetter than a dolphin at a pool party, though. Anywho, this here's my brood.
Hi, I'm Jill Sue. Hi, I'm Millie Rose. Dad, it's just Selena. Just Selena.
Hey now, I don't like that sass talk. We've been through this. Your name is Sari Lynn.
Cool, I warned you.
What are you gonna do, Pine Sides?
Donkey Cadabra.
Is that all you got? I don't feel nothing. Wait a second, you better take that spell right off right now.
Tell you what, how about if he is quiet and well behaved, you two take the spell off. Fine. Alright.
Fine.
Alright, let's get to it. We have some amazing girls who have earned rockers. Wait, first we had an amazing pen activity here at Irvine Ranch. Can we get the host circle wizards the to tell us what we earned.
I am Sean, also known as Soaring Eagle, and this is
Avery. My team princess name is Sparkling Dolphin. Hi, I'm Madeline. Mine is Sparkling Unicorn.
So the pin activity, for those who didn't make it, was the Endangered Species Report. I think we all learned a lot about some different animals, and then the goal is to take these back to your circle meeting and present them so you can earn your pin. If you didn't have a chance to do it, I have a lot of these in the back. You can take these home, back to your next circle meeting, and do them stuff online as well, but it's all prepared for you guys to do. What was your favorite animal from yesterday?
My favorite animal was the hummingbird. Mine was the whale.
So thank you guys for all coming, and we appreciate it. Have a great day.
Thank you, Karen family. Can we all give you a big wahoka? 1, 2, 3.
Now for my favorite part. Let's bring those awesome girls and their dads that have earned a rocker since last camp out on stage. From the wolf pack, we have Samantha Wilkie for her north and east. Megan Hamilton for her east, south, and west. And Megan Zimmerman for her east.
Dads and daughters coming up if your name is called.
And from my chocolates, we have Naomi Tran, who's earned her north, south, east, and west. And then next we have Misa Tran, who's earned her north and east. And Abby Entwistle, who earned her south and west.
Picture! Woo, way to go, Jeff! Picture, Jeff! 1, 2, 3. Nice job,
All right, let's give these girls a huge wahooka.
I think that's it, girls. Anything else?
Turn the donkey back.
It wasn't very nice.
You guys want a magic trick?
Yeah!
I do no magic trick while I have the spell on me.
Would you like me to do a magic trick? Yeah! I just need a full water bottle. What are you gonna do? How about your disappearing water trick? Sure, I just need a full water bottle.
Does anyone have a full water bottle we could use?
Here's one.
Thank you.
Okay, Serena, make the water in the bottle disappear. Abracadabra.
What? How did you do that? Oh!
See? All gone.
Wow, she made you look bad, kind of like Mr. John for his dice punishment last night.
But he was a good sport. Serena, you know what to do. Undo the spell now. Okay.
Woohoo! Now I don't sound like a dummy no more!
Wouldn't go that far.
Wahoo, everybody!
That was great. Too much fun.
Alright, now let's bring up Klaus and Amelie Friedrich, our patch keepers.
Amelie is going to start out with, so I'm Klaus, this is Amelie, we're your patch keepers, so she's going to start out with a few jokes.
Why don't you play cards in the savannah?
Why?
Because there's too many cheetahs. Why is your nose 12 inches long?
Why is your nose not 12 inches long? Why?
Because or else it would have been a foot. What country makes you shiver? Chile.
Very nice. Very good. Okay, so we're going to bring up, so we'll keep it quick. We have something special for the junior nabs. So in the spirit of the Native American theme, so in our patch bags that we put together, the junior nav girls will get a dream catcher kit that you guys can work on, so in memorandum of the camp out. So that's what's going to be in your patch bag. So we're going to call up the junior nav circles, and then we'll hand those out.
From the Mustangs, here we have Jordan Little Fire Dancer and Ashley Little Mustang Dancer.
And just stay up there.
From the Huskies, here we have Julia Dancing Teddy. From the Wolfpack, here we have Ella Sparkling Cup and Allie Glittering Cup. From the Monkeys, here we have Elizabeth, Bouncing Lizzie, and Olivia, Adorable Bright. And from the Chuck Wallace, here we have Abby Little Crow and Courtney Little Way. For our hosting circle, can we bring up Mia, Flower Princess?
All right, Mia, you're going to have to tell us about this awesome patch that you created, okay? Here's your plaque. Tell us about your patch. I'll hold it up.
So I get a dream catcher, and then the beads and the feathers are the different colors of the circle, and then in the middle there's a doctor because we hosted it.
Great job. So yeah, on these for your trailer, so it actually is two parts. These patches are actually cut out, so they were like laser cut, so they look like individual, individual feather pieces. So when you glue them on, peel off one side, stick on the trailer, and peel off the other side, so they come on clean. So great job on the patch, and that's it. Mahalo.
Alright, and now, for the last circle skit of this event, the Wolfpack Circle Skit. South Dakota and the Great Plains. Today their numbers are smaller, but they are still part of the mighty Sioux Nation of indigenous people in America.
Indigenous means that people that live here first.
They were called the Lakota and the Teton people. They have many stories about wolves that they have passed down for many generations.
We like stories about wolves.
We are going to borrow one of those stories. This one starts with a pack of wolves coming home from a long day of hunting and not finding anything.
Well, Sister Wolves, I am very tired from that long day of hunting. Oh, we worked so hard and came back with not a single thing.
Not a buffalo or a mustang or a rabbit or a badger or even one of those big squeaky fish things that does tricks or something.
Stop! You're making me so hungry. Right now, all I can think of is a fresh husky burger with a side of chocolate chips. Hey girls, look over there. What's that?
Oh! It looks like It looks like two wolves, but fatter and well rested.
Okay, let's go and talk to those two.
Who are you girls? We're a pack of gray wolves. Powerful, mean, and really super dangerous, like ninjas with sharp teeth.
Like really hungry ninjas with sharp teeth. You look like you've been eating well. What type of wolf are you?
I'm not a wolf, I'm a dog. Every morning I eat from my bowl until I am full. I take a nap, bark at a squirrel, take another nap, eat, you get the drill.
Fancy! We sometimes go a week without eating anything.
Bummer. Every night we get to go into a teepee and sleep where it's warm. Last night I had to sleep in the rain this week. What do you have to do to have such an awesome life?
I guard the house, love my master, and am submissive to the family that lives here.
Sounds good, but why is the hair on the back of your neck so thin?
That is just for my collar and chain rub.
Collar? Chain? So you're not free to go where you choose?
No, but does it matter?
Freedom means everything.
That was fun.
This is starting to look really unprofessional. I'm starting to put ends on my tail. I wonder if there's a unicorn stylist around.
Hey, I'll go with you because I've got to get my horn straightened.
But now, to keep you occupied while we go have a spa day, let's bring out...
We're going to bring Klaus and Amelie back up because Brent and Emerson had to go back to Prado. Random acts of kindness, here they go.
So for our first random act of kindness,
Let me bring up the monkey girls. You know who you are.
all right, tell us your story.
So,
So we woke up and we had no breakfast because the person who was going to bring us breakfast didn't come. But then the wolf pack, they offered us breakfast, and the person who let us into and let us eat the waffles was Chris.
I'm turning red over here. I'm turning red. All right. Our next random act. I want to bring up. I want to call up Roger, aka Jeff, from the Wolfpack. There's a side story to why his name is Roger.
Woo, Jeff! Woo! Hey, Roger.
Well, Hoka, that's a long way for an old man to go. So last night, all the kids were having a great fun, and the gold coins were passed out. And do that again, mister. And the gold coins were passed out, and one of the girls noticed that another girl didn't, and she went out of her way and brought her a coin, which got to me. So would Avery from the Dolphins come up, please? Come on, I can run, you can run. Nice job. Thank you. We have one more. Stay here.
I come to spread John from the wolf pack.
I want to bring up and acknowledge Kevin Yanagi. Kevin, where are you at? Come on. So not only is Kevin the historian for his circle, which is its own job, but every single event, Kevin, you find time to help break down, set up, do whatever is needed to help out with the production. And this is a big production. I mean, obviously it's easier when we're doing it like this, but even on the biggest productions, Kevin shows up, helps, never is asked to do so, and that is just a fantastic random act of kindness. So we appreciate that very, very much.
Picture, picture.
Okay, 1, 2.
Smile.
No, guys. Got it, thanks.
Now let's bring up Kirk and Mia Swift to give out our. Let's bring up our host circle navigators, Kirk and Mia Swift, to give out our awards for this event.
So Wahoka Rainbow Sky. So again, I'm Kirk, this is Mia, and as the host for the event, we get to hand out the awards for each circle. But before I do that, we have a little gift. So this was supposed to be a welcome gift, but of course it showed up on Friday after I left. But it's a little keychain dream catcher. So every one of you girls is going to get one of those. So it'll be a parting thank you for coming gift instead. So we'll give those out to the circle now as you come up to get your award, okay?
Very cool.
So Mia designed the awards. They're wooden feathers, and we painted each one like a different color of each circle.
Wow.
So pretty cool.
Cool.
Now I know why the pack keepers are always going through bags and forgetting where they put stuff. So for the first award, we called it the Go for the Gold Award for the circle we thought probably made the most money in the mine immersion activities. And that award goes to, announce it, Dave? Say who it is?
Huskies.
Yes!
Here you go. I found a lot of
The second award, we called it the Dream Team Award. And that is for the team that we thought did the best, represented well in the team building activity. And that goes to
the monkey.
The monkey. Third award, we called it the Sweet with a Beat Award for the team that we thought represented well at the performance on Friday night. And that goes to the Chuck. Fourth award, we called it the Eye of the Bull Award. And that goes to the team that we thought dominated on the BB gun range, which was...
Hello, Pat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, okay, everybody. I'd like to thank my two little Indian princesses for yeehaw! Where's those little wizards giving me a? Make me a donkey. So we often get up here. We talk about, ask the girls some of their favorite events, some of their favorite memories, and by far, when you ask me my favorite event, other than my first camp out, it's regalia. I love the regalia. The dads go all out. They bring their best foods. They put in their best presentations. So we have two awards. The first award going to the circle that put on the best regalia. Got into the theme of it, took over ownership of it, and gave it their all. We're going to give that award to the best theme regalia goes to
the Mustangs.
The fact that we couldn't understand a single word they said in a foreign language, it only helped them. So again, why is regalia my favorite camp out of the year? It's because of the food, right? The dads that went and got bison, the dads that went and got, it was a very, very close vote on the two top teams. And I would have to say that there really wasn't a clear winner except for like it literally just got nodded at the last second. It was so tight. But the top food went to
the Dolphins.
The Dolphins! We're here. Thank you all for great regalia.
They're probably out. Thanks a lot for coming out. Y'all appreciate it. Safe travels home, and we'll see you next month.
All right.
Looks like Dave and Lauren didn't make it to this one, so let's bring up our eldest elders, Peter and Samantha Cruz, to give out our Hubie Award.
So on behalf of David and Lauren who couldn't make it, we have the pleasure of watching everybody all weekend long. We didn't get any sleep. But we kept our eyes open. walked around, saw how some of the circles were participating in the activities. Dads and daughters hanging out together, working as a circle, as a team. And it is our pleasure to announce that for this event, the winners of the Hubie Award are...
The Chuckwallas.
Come one, come all, move.
She was gonna fall down.
Come on down here. Come in. Over here.
Everybody have a patch?
Okay, you guys ready? Hold on, I'm gonna get a couple. 1, 2, 3. Hold on, guys. One more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Yeah.
And now, to give us our Navigator Award, let's bring up our navigators and get to know some of you guys.
Awesome. Hoka Rainbow Sky. Had another awesome event, a lot of fun, a lot of great activities. I think what I was most proud about throughout the weekend watching was last night's activities. Maybe raining the hardest we had all weekend, and all the circles were still just kind of going on with their night. Huskies cooking crepes, and Chuckwallas doing midnight meat. Wolfpack, everybody just having a great time. Monkeys back there cooking and just hanging out, embracing the rain while it was pouring down. So big Hoka at all of you guys for sticking around and making memories with your daughters. So we are going to hand out the NAV Award. And for this event, we have a dad and daughter that do a lot for the program. Behind the scenes, are a huge help to Emerson and I. Provide you guys with a ton of laughs, that's for sure. And do a lot here on site during the events as well. And still manage to spend time together, which is important and difficult at the same time. But we'd like to
Bring up JoJo and Jason from the Wolfpack.
Okay, so I've heard a theory that there's going to be another amazing camp out where we get to play in the dirt and do all the great things that we do when we're camping in tents. And to tell us all about that, we'd like to bring up the circle navigator for the monkeys. Kent, come on down. Come on, let's go.
All right, thank you. While the girls are getting up here, I want to see if Martine taught me anything. All right, well, welcome everybody. We're really looking forward to hosting you all next month, at the end of the month. What do we got planned, girls?
Kickball and a sand castle building contest, and dodgeball.
And sunshine.
And, well, they promised that they weren't going to do their rain dance for Firestone, so I hope it doesn't rain for you guys. But we had a great time. We hope it's going to be just as fun as this trip. It's $105, April, for the whole family, right? So it's one of the more economical trips for everybody. Like they said, sand castles. We're going to do a kickball tournament and then dodgeball by age. So none of the big girls get to pick on the little girls, right? Yes. So we're going to do ballpark style since it's, Sandlot is a theme. So if you haven't seen the movie, you're going to get to see it Friday night as we get in. It's going to be amazing. We're looking forward to having a ballpark style lunch on Saturday afternoon. So we're going to have a bunch of fryers. We're encouraging the dads to bring their best recipes to throw in the fryers. It's going to be a free-for-all after everybody's had some bites to eat. Corn dogs for the girls, and I think someone's got a pretty good onion ring recipe, don't they? She's not sure about that, but anyway, hope to see you all there. Thank you, and one more for the Gipper.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up is a job I'm really glad I didn't have this camp out because I don't know, the choices are tough. There's some good stuff. But to hand out the skit stick, we're going to bring up Jason and JoJo.
Yeah, Justin and Dorothy. Who won at Whittle? Was it Huskies? One? Can Justin keep one? So, yeah, it was a tough choice this time. There were some really good skits that were out there that we had. But actually, well, first we'll have Justin. What did you guys do?
We added some Huskies. The girls signed the ski.
Oh, that's really cool. Nice. Very, very nice. So there were some really tough choices this time, but there was one skit in particular. It had drama, it had tragedy, it had a dance number, it had murder in it. There was some incredible makeup art that was done on it. And some of the girls still have that makeup on today. I noticed that. And you're gonna probably have to change the ending of your skit because I think that last dance might have worked. So you are definitely getting the skit stick, monkeys.
Full circle.
Yes, come on up.
Monkey girls, could you give us one quick lesson on
job,
how to
monkeys.
dance? I'll show the girls how to do the
Oh, yeah.
dance. No more rain dancing.
And for the rain goes.
Good job, monkeys. Way to go, monkeys. Way to go. Hey, monkeys, that's a skid sticker.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3.
Well done, girls.
Yeah, it's right here in the pocket.
He landed in there. How cool is that?
No, you probably no.
You gotta keep that phone with you.
Yeah.
Sticking it here.
All right, and that was an amazing skit. I was. I really enjoyed that one a lot. I thought that was just really well done. So again, kudos to the monkeys. Well done. All right, so obviously I didn't open shop for the raffle because the weather was just going to make it impossible to try and do that. So we will pick it up at Firestone and do it huge. Meanwhile, I want to make sure that I reinforce what I sent out in a massive email right before this trip, which is all about the spring carnival that we're doing at the YMCA in Mission Viejo. The staff at the YMCA is supporting us hugely in making the Y available for a big old spring carnival. It's going to be hosted by 4 different adventure guides groups, all of whom are going to bring different carnival games and set them all up in the basketball court area outside the Y. We'll have food trucks, we'll have face painting, we'll have all kinds of great activities to do. It's great for the whole family. The thing that you've got to know about the carnival is that absolutely everyone is invited. So all of the different YMCA departments will be inviting people. They've got child care that's got probably 220 kids that'll show up from there with their families. It's open to the community, to schools, to churches. You can absolutely invite anyone you want to come and enjoy this great day. So what I would encourage you to do, since we didn't have a chance to do the raffle, is when you get home, just log on, and girls, make sure your dads do this because it's going to be a fun day. Go ahead and sign up and get tickets. So the website for ticket purchase is Y, as in the Y, springcarnival.com. It's in the email. All the information you need is there. It is going to be a fun day because the Y is putting a lot of good stuff. So there's going to be prizes and games and all kinds of neat stuff. So highly recommend you make time on April 15th to come by and enjoy that. If you can't go because it conflicts with your schedule, please buy a ticket anyway and give it to somebody. The tickets are only $10, so it's not a massive investment. And the idea with the Spring Carnival is to make it so that in the future years, this is going to be an annual event, in the future years, we can focus all of our energy and effort on the carnival and put the effort of raising funds for campaign across many, many families. Much smaller investment across many hundreds or even a couple thousand families is what's possible. That will raise a lot more money with a lot less burden on any one family. So that's the goal with Carnival. It's everybody's on board with it at the Y. So we've got support from the top down. So I wanted to let you know about that. Okay, so a couple of things, housekeeping stuff. So one, there's some restrooms that are inside the building where we did Campfire last night. Those are not ours to use. There's a group that has that building, so please don't use those restrooms. Just use the ones that are right here by the showers. Those are the ones for us, so please just use those ones. Cleanup is going to be critical. There is quite a bit of trash that got smushed into the muddy ground. So please, would you police your areas? Really look hard, find all the trash, clean everything up, clean this area up. We will need some dads to help us move the picnic benches back in. But let's do our very best to leave this place cleaner and nicer than we found it. When we're all done, when everything's wrapped up, anyone who's here with a vest on is going to get their feather, and you'll be able to come up here. Klaus will have those feathers available for you when we're all done. Now, let's get to the really fun stuff. Don't you think? Daughters, find your dads. It's time for a little skirt up.
Spirits be with you now and forevermore.
Let's go, guys! Wolfpack! Group photo! Wolfpack!
Huskies, I want to do a pick also. Let's get a
Let's go!
husky pick.
Wolfpack up front! Group photo! Wolfpack!
You guys stick around just for a quick pick?
We have a pair of dark glasses up here. If anybody lost their black dark glasses, they're up in the sound booth.
Everybody get patches. Peter, Smith, did you guys get your patches? No, I didn't think so. I know you're in a hurry. Can we do a group pick real quick? Yeah, cool. I got you, right? I'm sorry. Yeah, that's We want to do a group pick as soon as the Wolfpack clear out.
Hold up.